Hey, welcome to the Silver Age Cinema. Tonight we're stepping into the shadows, the alleyways, the back rooms, the smoky corners where deals get made and lives get shortened. This is the underworld at its finest. We're counting down 10 gangster movies that show the full range of the genre. We're sticking to the mafia movies. Street gangs will be a whole other list. So take your seat, keep your hands where everybody can see them, and get ready for the top 10 gangster movies. But first, a few honorable mentions.
In State of Grace, a man comes home to a friendship ready to explode. Bugsy is a dreamer who builds an empire that outgrows him. Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai, features a lone hitman who follows a code no one else keeps.
A dangerous friendship with no clean way out. Sliding in at number 10, Donnie Brasco.
An undercover agent slips into a small mob crew, earning trust one quiet step at a time. The deeper he goes, the harder it becomes to separate the job from the friendships forming around him. Pressure builds at home and on the streets, leaving him trapped between the life he swore to expose and the people who let him in.
You gonna walk out on me? You don't walk out on me. I walk out on you.
Crime, glamour, and a kingdom built of ice. Hustling in at number 9, New Jack City.
A rising kingpin turns a neighborhood into his own empire, building power fast while the streets shift under him. As the drug trade explodes, a determined undercover team gets closer, tightening the pressure from all sides. Trust breaks, loyalty shift, and the climb to the top turns into a fight to keep everything from crashing down.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to kill Nino Brown. Are you with me?
I'm ahead of you.
A restless climb to reclaim a city that forgot him. Stepping in at number 8, King of New York.
A drug lord returns to the city after prison, determined to rebuild his empire on his own terms. Old crews fall in line, rivals push back, and the streets shift around him. As his influence grows, so does the danger, turning every move into a gamble as he tries to rule a city that never stays loyal for long.
This country spends $100 billion a year on getting high. And it's not because of me. All that time I was wasting in jail. I'm not your problem. I'm just a businessman.
A neighborhood split between fear and fatherhood. Rolling in at number 7, A Bronx Tale.
A young kid grows caught between his hard-working father and the local mob boss who runs the neighborhood. Each man pulls him in a different direction, shaping how he sees loyalty, respect, and power. As he gets older, the choices get heavier, pushing him to decide what kind of life he's willing to claim as his own.
Because sometimes in life you gotta do certain things that you gotta do even though they're not right.
I thought I did the right thing.
Did do the right thing, and when you get older you'll understand why.
Loyalty twisting in every direction. Drifting in at number 6, Miller's Crossing.
A trusted advisor drifts between two rival bosses, trying to stay one step ahead as the gangland feud spirals out of control. Each favor leads to another lie, and every lie pulls him deeper into trouble. Loyalties twist, choices close in, and the road he follows becomes as dangerous as the men fighting to control it.
Johnny, you're exactly as big as I let you be and no bigger, and don't forget it ever.
Corruption polished to a shine under Hollywood lights. Sliding in at number 5, LA Confidential.
3 cops chase ambition, justice, and their own demons in a city that hides corruption behind bright lights. A late-night massacre pulls them into a web that keeps tightening, forcing each man to choose what he's willing to expose. As alliances shift, the truth turns dangerous, pushing them toward a showdown the city won't forget.
The night Al made you. You want to tear all that down?
With a wrecking ball. You want to help me swing it?
Greed dressed in glamour and spilling out of control. Dealing in at number 4, Casino.
A skilled bookmaker is handed the keys to a rising Vegas casino, running it with discipline and an eye for every detail. Success brings attention he doesn't want, pulling in trouble from the streets and tension at home. As pressure builds, alliances fray, and the shine fades, turning control into something he can no longer hold.
I'm what counts out here, not your fucking country clubs or your fucking TV shows.
Our last shot at going straight, pulling back into life, returning at number 3, Carlito's Way.
A former gangster tries to rebuild his life after prison, keeping his head down while dreaming of a clean escape. Old ties pull at him, new dangers circle, and every choice feels tighter than the last. Promises get harder to keep as the streets close in, turning one man's shot at redemption into a fight against his own past.
Now, if I ever see you here again, you die. Just like that.
A heist gone wrong and a crew coming apart, bleeding in at number 2, Reservoir Dogs.
A crew of criminals come together for what should be an easy score, each one bringing their own attitude to the job. When the heist goes sideways, everyone starts looking over their shoulder. Tempers blow, loyalties crumble, and the safe house turns into a trap, leaving paranoia and survival to take over as trust disappears.
If I know what kind of guy you were, I never would have agreed to work with you.
Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite?
The rise, the rush, and the crash of life as a gangster, taking the crown at number 1, Goodfellas.
A kid gets pulled into the life he always dreamed about, climbing the ranks one job at a time. The money's good, the thrills are better, and the danger never lets up. Friendships shift, tempers crack, and the stakes keep rising until everything crumbles down. It's about loyalty, ego, and the price you pay for being a gangster.
You took your first pinch like a man, and you learned the 2 greatest things in life.
What?
Never rat on your friends, and always keep your mouth shut.
And that wraps up our countdown, 10 gangster stories that run the full spectrum of life. Congratulations to our number 1 pick, but the truth is, every movie on this list earns its place. If you want to say in the next top 10, make sure you're following Silver Age Cinema on Facebook. That's where I drop the polls, and your votes decide what we dive into next. And if you're in the mood to keep this criminal streak going tonight, here's our review for The Untouchables and the previous top 10 rankings, both linked right here. Thanks for watching, and come back soon to the Silver Age Cinema, where one movie is never enough.